Hi, today I'm going to take you through the cephalic phase of gastrointestinal secretion. It's 6 p.m. on Monday night and Harvey, the Great Dane, can hear his lovely owner preparing his dinner. The sound, sight, smell, taste and chewing of his meal without actually swallowing initiates the release of gastric acid secretions within Harvey's stomach. The cephalic phase of secretion is really important in preparing the alimentary canal for the digestion, absorption, and utilization of nutrients within Harvey's dinner. In the fundic region of the stomach here, the gastric parietal cell, seen in red, is responsible for the release of hydrochloric acid. This is a really important process as hydrochloric acid is a rate-limiting step in digestion, as it acts to activate some digestive enzymes. For example, chief cells, also in the fundic region of the stomach, secrete pepsinogen. This pepsinogen is then converted to its active form, pepsin, by hydrochloric acid. This pepsin will then go on to degrade proteins within Harvey's dinner into amino acids that he can then absorb and use for his own protein production and more. So this hydrochloric acid is really important in degrading food itself with its incredibly low pH, but also for activating some digestive enzymes. These gastric parietal cells are under extrinsic control, mediated by the vagus nerve. There are three main ways in which gastric acid secretion is stimulated. Firstly, acetylcholine released by vagal efferents binds to muscarinic receptors of the parietal cells. This then stimulates the release of hydrochloric acid into the lumen. Secondly, acetylcholine is again released by vagal efferents, which acts on these blue enterochromaffin or mast cells. This triggers the release of histamine. This histamine then acts by binding to H2 receptors on the gastric parietal cell, which again stimulates the release of hydrochloric acid into the lumen. Lastly, vagal efferents release gastrin-releasing peptide. This acts on these pink G cells in the pyloric region of the stomach here. It stimulates the release of gastrin, which is an enterogastrone. And enterogastrone is just a hormone that acts locally within the gut. This gastrin is released and then moves up into the fundic region of the stomach, which again stimulates the parietal cell to release hydrochloric acid into the lumen. Amazingly, these three processes are all occurring purely as an anticipatory result of Harvey hearing his owner prepare his dinner.